So
Steve Ball's here alongside Darren Smith right here live post game. We're here right on the field. The Chiefs had defeated the New Orleans Saints 26-13. Darren, is this surprising to you? It is to me.
well, it should be surprising because you predicted they were going to lose. I gave this man grace to try to reel him back in, but no,
Yeah.
no, no. He wanted to be his own man, and I said, "Oh, Chiefs not going to go 21-0 or 20-0." That's okay.
I mean, well, it's kind of a mental thing. I had to put that out there so that way,
No, you didn't.
they can defy the odds and go get the win. Patrick Mahomes, over 300 yards passing. First time in a long time that he's had, beyond 200 yards.
Yeah, well, yeah, 331 yards
Mm-hmm.
tonight, which was interesting because the man didn't have any touchdowns. So that's
That's wild.
300.
That's right. And I thought the Xavier Worthy touchdown was a pass, but it was not. It was a run.
Yeah, and
The rush.
so well, because it came behind the line of scrimmage. So yeah, it was interesting. It was kind of surprising, but I'm not gonna lie. I think this was a great total overall team win, and this was the best game that they played so far this season.
Man, this offense. Let's start there. Over 400 yards total offense
Yeah.
for the Chiefs. Just talk about how they methodically were able to first drive touchdown. That's something that they haven't done in a while.
Well, now don't forget during the pregame show we had talked about how important it's going to be for them to start off.
Mhm.
And what was interesting was talking to a lot of defense players after the game. They made it a point this week that they wanted to stop, to make sure that they didn't give up an opening drive touchdown to the opposing team. So, first of all, New Orleans decided to, get the ball to start the game. Chief defense, I think they had them 3 out and got them out the way. But for Kansas City to come out and go down and score, that's good mentally for them because they have, because they've been starting off real slow as well. And so for them to be able to get out there, put points on the board right away, I thought it was big.
Yeah. Now let's talk about the Chiefs defense. Derek Carr, 18 completions, only 165 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception.
Yeah, again, about a pregame, how important was a high-powered offense. And talking to Trent McDuffie and Justin Reed, those defensive players, they've just bought into whatever Spag is selling, they bought into it. And look, it's easy to because they've been successful the last two years. But the fact that they knew coming into the game just how quickly and how powerful, that offense can be. You got Chris Olave and Alvin Kamara and Rashid Shaheed, who had a pretty decent game tonight. For them to be able to, keep Derek Carr in check the way they were able to, and then get after him, defensively getting sacks and forcing turnovers, again, is real big. And like I said, their best game thus far this season.
Patrick threw 1 interception today.
Yeah. So now he's 6
He is 6 for 6.
They're going to 30 just like they're going to Davidson if he keeps this out.
Of course. And it did come to his former teammate Colin Saunders. I felt like that was pretty funny because the way Colin, he reacted to the interception.
Hey man, look, first of all, the way it happened, because Juju, bobbled it and popped up in there. The way Colin just kind of scooped it up and I mean he booked. I mean, I ain't never seen him run that fast before.
Yeah.
Not even at a buffet line. I mean, the man was out there booking it, and I thought for a second he was going to score, but but he did get a lot further than I thought he would.
And one other thing we talked about in our pregame show is the fact that these Chiefs were going to take this game very seriously, knowing that they have about 8-9 days off, and to be able to possibly go into the bye week undefeated. Now they're 5-0, undefeated into the bye week. How important is that?
Oh, very important because look. You know that you're gonna have time off. You want to go in with the win, so you don't have this stuff weighing on your mind. Obviously, for Andy Reid, it's for them to be able to go in with the win, it gives them a sense of ease. And now, not to say that they're gonna just relax. I mean, they are gonna do that because it's a bye week. You know what I'm saying? But they get a chance to heal up some. Talking to Jody Forts and obviously Kareem Hunt, they get a chance to kind of get a little bit more work in. Learn the playbook and get themselves together before they head to San Francisco. But overall, I think it's very important because you want to go in a bye on a good note. And again, the way that they played tonight, this was their best game overall. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that there's still improvement. Obviously, you look at Mahomes and the turnovers. I mean, there's still stuff that you can learn and take away from it.
Right.
But learning blocks, but you still want to go in on a win versus some of these other teams that go in on a loss.
Now, the Chiefs defeated the New Orleans Saints 26-13, going to a bye week 5-0. After the bye week, they go out and play San Francisco out in Santa Clara. And I see you got your Royals towel out. The Royals come home.
Hold on, Royals and the Chiefs. Royals and the Chiefs.
Royals, Chiefs. The Royals come home to play two game set against the New York Yankees. Yeah, man. It's kind of surreal. And I'm going to say this because if you think about just the past 2015, the Chiefs weren't really good yet. They were Andy Reid had just got here 2013, and then they were just kind of trying to turn the corner.
Yeah.
And so to have both teams actually playing good, Chiefs have won Super Bowls, Royals, of course, 2015 won a World Series title. This is actually dope.
Well, and look, and the fact that you got not one but two. First of all, it's always important, when you're a lower seed and you're like the Royals, to get a split. They probably should have been up 2-0.
Of course.
Had things, you get a little home kick. But here's the thing: if nothing else, you got 2 games here where if you keep doing what you're doing, those base hits or whatever add up. Salvi doing what he did. If they can pull it off and upset the Yankees here, then and it is tied 1-1 between the Tigers and the Guardians. If the Tigers can upset them, Kansas City hosts the ALCS.
Mm-hmm.
Now that would be big time.
Of course,
and
of course
so,
it is.
And look, and if they, and obviously we don't, we want to speak into this, but if they get into the World Series and get a chance to win it, I mean, this is, it's new title town.
And we appreciate you guys staying up late, watching us. Tomorrow, it'd be myself, Darren Smith, Sean Tyler, also DJ Q. We're going to be doing our Red Hour special night. Normally we're on Mondays, but since the Monday night game, we're on a Tuesday. We're going to give the people what they want. The Red Hour will be tomorrow night, 6:30 to 7:30, right here on the platform that you're watching us on. For Steve Walls, Darren Smith, you got anything to add?
Well, follow us on social media at CWallsKC, at Darren Smith WHB. And you never know, you might see us doing a little sideline sports style, a little preview stuff when it comes to the Royals Wednesday and Thursday this week.
All right. Until then, we are out of here.
Peace.